Good morning and thanks for joining us on this June 13th edition of WEX Wake Up. I'm Natasha Sweet. The House voted almost entirely along party lines to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress.
So the question that should be asked is, what are they hiding and why? These are fundamental questions behind House Republicans' resolution this week to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress for refusing to comply with our lawfully issued subpoenas.
Garland called the move deeply disappointing.
We know we're entitled to all the evidence, and that includes the best evidence, which is this audio tape.
Garland said lawmakers transformed contempt from a serious congressional authority into a partisan weapon.
Certain members of this committee and the Oversight Committee are seeking contempt as a means of obtaining, for no legitimate purpose, sensitive law enforcement information that could harm the integrity of future investigations.
Republicans initiated contempt proceedings in response to Garland refusing to provide audio recordings of an interview last October between then Special Counsel Robert Hur and President Joe Biden. While inflation was showing some progress in moderating, rates will remain unchanged. So is there any hope in sight for those big purchases? Our Zach Halashak has more.
The Federal Reserve, led by Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, once again opted to hold interest rates steady at their current level.
Today, the FOMC decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged and to continue to reduce our securities holdings. We are maintaining our restrictive stance of monetary policy in order to keep demand in line with supply and reduce inflationary pressures.
The move was widely anticipated and comes against the backdrop of months of hotter than preferred inflation reports. Interest rates are the main tool the central bank uses to control inflation. When interest rates are higher, demand falls, and in turn, so does inflation. Despite interest rates being at their highest level in years, inflation has still not fallen to the Fed's 2% goal. The Fed will be watching all economic data closely and assessing its next moves. For the Washington Examiner, I'm Zach Halashak.
An overlooked policy from President Biden's Department of Education forced colleges to provide transcripts and diplomas to students who have not paid their tuition, room, and board fees. But a new bill from Representative Mark Green aims to change that.
Additionally, your dedication to the liberal arts, classical education, the great books sets you apart.
Green introduced the No Backdoors for Student Debt Cancellation Act. It would repeal a Department of Education regulation which blocks federal funds from colleges that withhold diplomas and transcripts from students who have not paid their bills. Green called the administration's policy the definition of federal overreach. He said withholding diplomas and transcripts is one of the few tools colleges and universities have to ensure students fulfill their obligations. Critics of the policy say it's effectively a backdoor enabling students to go to college for free. And thank you so much for joining us this Thursday morning. Be sure to check out our website for more stories and give us a follow on our social media so you stay in the know in all that's trending in politics. Have a great day.